Yo. What's up? What's up? Gold still pushing, huh? All right. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, bear with me. It's down a little. So I was kind of bearish on gold today, but I don't think gold got the message. I don't think gold got the message. I think gold's trying to tell me it's not bearish by the looks of things. Okay, so we got, let me put this in. So looking at the Asian range, I saw gold pushing up. Like before it broke, you know, 30-minute wasn't breaking the previous 30-minute lows. Cool. Expected a little breakout above Asian range, but I was looking for gold to come back into the range at some point and sell through. I don't know if gold wants to do that today. I don't know. What's up, chat? What's up, Smokey? What's up, Michael? What's good? I feel so betrayed by my computer right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, the update. Crazy. Oh. Yeah, it's a bit rough. I was also looking at GJ. Where's all my analysis that I had on here? Interesting. So I was looking at pound yen as well, see what GJ was trying to do today. I did see that we stopped at this 4-hour resistance, which has been a pretty solid level. But yeah, it looks like we just broke that previous 4-hour high and kept pushing. What's up, Will? So yeah, GJ's pushing too. He was looking for a buy up and sell through, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know if gold is trying to. Do you know what? I'm here for the gold sells. I'm still here for the gold sells because we have 2 lots of news today. I'm gonna look and see what happened the last time this set of news came out. So we've got core PCE price index. GDP is usually every 3 months, so I'm not gonna really focus on GDP. But PCE price index was the 13th of March. Was that the only news on that day? And that was at 12:30. It was prelim GDP as well. Lovely. Lovely. So yeah, can't really go by that then, to be fair. But no, I still like the idea of, I think if the numbers come out good today and it leads to gold sells, then it would be better to be at a higher price before gold sells down. That's kind of my thinking towards it. That's why I was thinking maybe a fake out and then some sells. I didn't expect gold to push this far away from the range though. This is quite a big push. It was quite a good push. But you know, the longer the range, the stronger the breakout. And gold was ranging since yesterday, really playing in between these levels for what, 14 hours. Oof. Look, 4 hours were kind of looking good for the buys. But I'm still quite bearish on gold. So if this 4 hours not going to be bearish, which I doubt, in the next hour it flips bearish, then maybe the next one respects this high and then comes down. or we start getting a push back on the news and then we continue down on the next 4-hour candle. So that's, I'm still thinking sells because we haven't broken any key levels. We haven't. Look, we still buy this. We haven't broken no levels. So, you know, this 1 hour could be creating a lower high right here to come down. Yeah, I still like it. I still like it. Anyone catch any of these, any moves today though? Anyone catch any of the buys up? Damn, look at this. This candle opened on some smoke, didn't it? 6 minutes. We've already dropped 120 pips. Wow. I caught the range break. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Good job, man. Now, this upside move looks so obvious on the lower time frames. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, a bullish breakout doesn't mean you have to have an overall bullish bias. Like, it, yeah. The buys up definitely were nice. Damn, look at this drop. Nas, DXY. For the breakout buys, continuation pattern at Asian highs. Oh yeah. See, I wouldn't have taken this because, you know, yeah, I wouldn't have taken this because I would have felt like it was buying into this support. I mean, this resistance here. But this closure above was pretty nice. This closure above this area here, and you have a clean range up. So yeah, very clean range all the way up to 47.60. Yeah, it was nice, nice. News soon, news soon. What's in the mug today? Oh no, this is a little coffee. I feel like something sweet. I normally drink like mint tea, but mint tea kind of makes me sleepy sometimes. Just a little coffee, little coffee. You're still in. I'm in, but not sure where. Oh. If I move the Wi-Fi on my phone, I'll lose the live. Okay, okay. Sup, Spliff? Gold looks like it wants to drop now. Gold does look like it wants to drop. Let's see what gold is trying to do here. Do you know what? I'm still gonna look and let's see what happened during the last PCE price index. It was the 13th of March, 12:30. Okay, so it was slightly bullish. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It was 140 pips. There was other news on that day as well, which was bearish. I mean, bad numbers. Yeah, bad numbers and good numbers. 13th of March. See? Bad numbers and okay. So. Sorry, take me back. Here we go. John, how are you, John? You good? Hey, Rosie, you okay? Very fine. I was bullish today. Good, good. I think some of us were bullish today, some of us were bearish. He said I used a H1 fib for gold and it hit the 38.2. Ooh, corrosion on the fibs. I'm gonna check. Let's check that out. And I presume that was for sells. Confirm that was for sells, and I'll draw it out. Sell starting at the highs. Okay, so highest point. I see the potential. Highest point to the lowest point. This is how I draw my fibs anyway. It did hit the 38.2. But it closed above. That's not good, is it? Or does it matter? I don't know. I use fibs and I don't use fibs. I'm like, yeah. I like fibs. I don't really use them. I don't use them. Out of all of them, I do. Out of most of the indicators, I like fibs. I was using them, especially when gold was at all-time highs, because I had no TPs. I didn't know where to get out. So yeah, using a -27 for a target. Yeah. Fibs nice for pullbacks. Yes, 100. My thing was EMAs. EMAs. My thing was EMAs for the pullbacks, the 30 minutes. Like, yeah, like this. Seeing this right here. Buy city right here. Push up. But definitely the EMAs was my thing. But yeah, let me just stick to. It could give me a lot of fake outs as well. find nothing's a bit easier. I hope you close some partials, Will. This buyout don't look good no more. Smokey, what are you trying to see for some sells? I used to use the VWAP, but now it's just lines I draw on a chart. Same. Glad I closed, man. Gold's on one today, innit? Yeah, we got 2 lots of news today. PCE price index in 15 minutes. Oh, same. This is the wrong thing. Sorry, here we go. No countdown yet, and the countdown starts in when there's 10 minutes left. But yeah, PCE price index and final GDP today. So I'm looking for that big Thursday move today, guys. What are you saying? Down to 4,600? I don't know. I don't think it's going that low. But if gold does drop, for the sells, for me personally, I need a 4-hour bearish candle. So I think maybe the 2 o'clock 4-hour candle I'm anticipating might be bearish. I'll be shocked if it left a crazy top wick here. But and we'll see what the news does first. We'll see what the news does. If the news is bearish for gold, I'm expecting gold to come back through the Asian range, and then yeah, continue pushing through. And my targets for today. So first target would be 46.48. 46.38, 48, sorry, 46.48. That would be first, and then maybe 4600. One thing I did notice this morning though was this potential continuation pattern. We had a strong bullish candle on Tuesday, very weak bearish. And then if today was going to continue up, maybe a wick fill. So back to 48, 58. The buys up did look very good after the breakout, but structure wise, looking at, you know, look at this. We still look kind of bearish at the moment. It's 1 hour. If this 1 hour engulfs, oof. If we get a 1 hour engulf in the next 40 minutes, I think we might get some big sells down. But that pullback was nice for my sells today. I can't lie. I was still leaning towards the sells after this. This gold is dropping right now. Damn. So let's see. If it retests Asian highs and holds about 47.33. Then we may fill the top of this wick again on the 4 hour. But if we start pushing down into this Asian range, I think we get further sells. I would love a closure below Asian highs before the news. This is a very big candle. 230 pips. Ooh. Tish Lee for a long time. What's good, man? What's good? How you doing? That's good, man. That's good. That's good. See what gold does above these Asian highs right here. The XY is giving us a bit of a push up. No partials. Trying to hold to full TP. I hope it works out for you. Hope you get something. Drank that hot drinks. It's a hot day. It's already a hot day. Let's see, even if we get a 30-minute engulf in here, we might get some more sells. Work getting in the way as usual. Oh, man. Been there. Been there. Know how it feels. I mean, this news could go either way for gold. It could be bullish for gold. It could be bearish for gold. 6 minutes. We've got unemployment claims as well. Alright, big Thursday move. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. He said sells incoming. I mean, shoot, how much more sells? This is a huge candle. And gold plays so much, it literally could, news could just retrace this whole drop. That's how gold can be. Did it get back to Asian highs? Not quite, not quite. Potential head and shoulder on M5. So we need to push up a little bit and then make a little shoulder, like a right shoulder, and then come down. Okay, I see the potential. I see the potential. M5 time frame, yeah. It's the only time frame that makes me a little bit nervous. Unless I'm trading supply and demand on NAS. M5 on gold. You guys have balls of steel. Balls of steel. M5 on gold. I can't even look at Said M1. I would never look at the 1 minute. Not for gold, I couldn't. Oh, M15. M1, M3, M5, M15. That's my stomping ground. M15 is the lowest I'm going for gold. Comfortably. M1. That's some real precise entries right there. Love that for you. Love that. That's real confidence right there. All right, just under 3 minutes for this news. Gold, what are we trying to do, gold? What are we doing? What we gonna do? What we gonna do, gold? I would need a bit of the tism to look at M1. Oh, man. Nah, it's not fun. It's absolutely not fun. Absolutely. That's trolling. To say it's fun is trolling. Absolutely not. Fun? No. That's like heart attack time frames. What do you reckon, guys? Gold sells? Gold sells? So I ideally wanted gold to close back in Asian range. I don't think it's going to get there in the next 2 minutes, but if it does... So I wanted this fake out. I did, which is perfect. So we got a break outside of the range. For it to be a fake out, broke out the range, and we closed back in the range. And that's another thing with the lower time frames. It's the high frequency traders. That's what they're called, isn't it? The high frequency or something like that. But literally the bots, they all trade on those lower time frames, in and out of positions mad quick. I'm not competing with that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. They got that. They got that. I'll let them have it. How far is gold gonna drop? 25 seconds to this news. Let's go, Goldie. We got the news. What were the numbers? Is it good numbers, bad numbers? Nothing's really happening on my broker over here. Pushing up. Pretty much of a bottom wick. Got a tiny little bottom wick on my broker. Smallest. The bots trade on tick charts, 1 second charts. Okay. Yeah, I know they're in and out like crazy. Still no numbers yet. Oh, gold's coming back down. It's a little top wick, little push up. One more sells, maybe. I thought it was M5 and lower as well, to be fair. What's these numbers looking like yet? Nothing yet? Okay, so we had bad numbers. Bad numbers for GDP. And came out as expected for core PCE. Bad numbers for unemployment claims as well. I use M5 and M15 to make my entries. Okay, okay. So we actually had bad numbers, which is typically bullish for gold. So we got more reds than we do. We have 0 greens actually. Except for this is the only thing that's positive because it came out as forecast, but everything else is pretty bearish for USD, bullish for gold. But I mean, in the long run, gold is gonna follow the trend that is in. Oh, USD is still pushing. Never mind, I think gold's coming back down. I think gold's gonna keep coming down. So I wouldn't take sells here, but I will if gold closes back in this Asian range. That's where I'll be looking at sells. Hopefully not too far in the range, but just below, maybe at least below the resistance, below 47.30. I think maybe a good place to look for some sells. Yeah, something like that, because the daily will be bullish. I mean, the daily will be bearish. 4 hour potentially flipping bearish. So maybe not even on this 4 hour time frame. Still got 25 minutes left. But if we stay above Asian highs, then we may just continue up today. Like I said, daily time frame, we do have this continuation pattern where we could just fill this wick and continue pushing up. We'll continue this little uptrend structure that we've got here. 4 hours pretty much it's held, created a nice little support to go up as well, but just gotta wait for the confirmations now. Definitely want to see how this, why does it keep sticking? Definitely want to see how this hour candle closes, because if we get an engulfing here, then I think we definitely get sells on the next hour candle. Who's messing with the super chat? Appreciate you, Willie. Just bought me a nice little coffee. Are you still in your trade? Are you still in your trade? Because I mean, look, we didn't actually break this previous 30-minute low. Didn't break this 30-minute low here, so you know, if we stay above, like I said, Asian highs, we may continue back up. Blue boy now. That's one way to go blue. That's one way. So I got Rosie and Benny to be my mods because they've been with me for like nearly since the beginning, since I started streaming, you know. Break even. Like, I don't really get upset with like outcomes of trades, but I do hate, I feel it when I hit break even and then gold continues in the direction of my trade. That is like, it's annoying. It's annoying. Definitely triggers an emotion. I've hit the desk a few times because of those. It's annoying. It is really annoying. It's like a little continuation pattern on Alright, Will. Speak to you soon. Thanks for joining. The best feeling is when you hit break even and then gold doesn't go in your direction. You're like, thank God I got out here. That's also a nice feeling. That's acceptable. So I wonder if this is just a reaction to news why we're getting this little push up. But this was, I mean, this is quite a serious drop. This candle right here. What's your bias? I'm still bearish on gold today, to be honest. I'm still quite bearish. I'm looking for sells. So if gold closes back in the Asian range, I'm looking for more sells towards the end of the day. If it doesn't, then for buys, right, for gold buys, a closure above here, a closure above 47.60, and I'll start looking for buys up, because then we really got a nice, even though we pushed above out of this range, I need a bit of a change of structure. Because right now, yeah, I know I am looking for sells, but I've been looking for sells all morning. And part of it is to do with fundamentals as well. If there is a ceasefire on this war, that is going to be bearish for gold. For some reason I see buyers. I mean, listen, if gold doesn't do what I need it to do for the sells, then I won't take the sells. Do you know what I'm saying? But if it closes above 47.60, then I will change my bias. I will start looking for buys. But the buys right now make sense, because if you look at the 4 hour, look, 4 hour, we've respected previous lows, we broke 4 hour highs, we've had a nice retracement. I was expecting a bit of a retracement of this drop anyway, but what I do want to see is what the next 4 hour candle looks like. If the next 4 hour candle doesn't break this high, then I think it's making a lower high and we start to sell back down. But yeah, if we stay above this Asian range, then yeah, we could go up. pushing up. Let's check the news, eh? What's going on with this war stuff? It could just be a retest. I don't know. I see it bullish. Cool, cool, cool. Well, look, the daily's bullish. 4 hours very bullish. Higher time frames right now looking bullish. Everyone that's looking for buys, where are you looking to get in? What are you trying to see for these buys? I do like that gold created this structure here though. If it was going to continue up, then at least it's created structure here. Because after this push up, it's you don't really want to be buying more at the highs. You want it to pull back and then create an area where you can buy up from again. That's a bit lower. Or DXY. Look at this gap. Serious gap. Four hours looking very bearish. If DXY is bearish, you know gold is going to be bullish. See how this 30-minute closes. Like I said, if this 1 hour, this current 1 hour engulfs, if it closes below 47.38, I think we have a high probability of coming down some more. If it engulfs. 11 minutes, we'll find out. So what's that? 47.38 right here. Just draw a little line. Boom. See where it closes. How long? What did I say? When the last news was released, it was what, 140 pips. That was how much the candle had moved. DJ continuation pattern looks good. Do you think gold will have a big Thursday move today? I don't know. Maybe. I would like it to. I want to be on the right side of it. If it does. This is where the candle engulfs. Right below here, if it can. If we close bullish here, then maybe the next candle continues up. Do you know what I mean? And we just get this. We just keep going up. But yeah, my buyers would be above here. My buyers would be above this resistance. 7 minutes to go. Just playing the waiting game now, isn't it? Let's see if we break that high. 130 pips. Thinking if we close like bullish, maybe the next candle comes up, we close above, and then we continue up. But I would need a closure. I need a closure above here to go up. Something like that. Break this high and then push up. Break this 4-hour high too. Keep going. That's where I'll be looking at buys. But I need this candle to close like a nice, with a nice strong body. Ideally a nice strong body. Buyers would be up here. Already playing in this area with 3 minutes to go. Doesn't look like we're getting that 1 hour engulfing. Had the 30-minute engulfing, didn't break this 30-minute low. But anything can happen in 2 minutes. Maybe a bearish continuation pattern if we get a weak bullish candle. maybe, but it doesn't look like that. It's pushing up right now. Pushing up. Doesn't look very weak. Sorry. Doesn't look very weak right now. It looks, yeah, it looks bullish. So, I mean, it looks quite strong. So, like I said, if we get strong closure here, next candle pushes up, closes above. Now I can start taking some buys up here. Take some buys up. How gold can have all the energy in the world and then just start moving like a sloth. It's like after news as well, you would expect like this candle drop before news is doing more than the actual news candle. That's it's mental. It's mental. Like all your volume should be as a reaction to the news that just dropped, and you're just giving us this. That's mad to me. You know, I was saying a news candle could retrace this whole drop, but I guess not. I guess not. So we're not engulfing in the next 30 seconds. Let's see what this next candle does. But yeah, buyers above here for me, 47.60 up to back to 4800. Yeah, back up to this area up here. This is where I'll be looking. Up to here, little 4 hour and 30-minute level up here where gold was playing yesterday. Right, market open. Market is open. Ding 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 ding. Oh, it's not open. 2 o'clock. Okay, gold's opening with a bit of attitude. 50 pip drop. Say no more. Gold over here just swinging up and down. So if we break this high on the 4 hour, again it will be above, you know, 47.60. So then for me the buyers would look great. You know, we're pushing up after this retest, you know, respecting previous lows, breaking highs. We'll just be continuing the trend, the candle trend anyway. Needs to break this 30-minute high first. Alright, was that just the bottom wick? Let's see if we can flip, break this high, start heading back up. Can you imagine if gold just started ranging in between here? That's what gold did instead. It was just like, yeah, I'm done, I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna chill inside this little range. It better not. Better not. That's why it's not really doing much. If gold breaks these lows, I think it's heading back down. They'll be breaking 1 hour lows too, Benny. I'll be breaking these 1 hour lows. But look how this last 1 hour closed. Didn't give the engulfing. I'm in two minds with gold right now. I'm in two minds. But yeah, if we do start breaking lows, maybe we do drop a bit. We do drop. A wait and see thing now. See if this 4 hour flips bearish, flips bullish. I mean, feel some of this wick to the left. Go. This little bottom wick. Bottom wick. Break this high, push up. Jump on Truth Social, man. This guy don't stop. Iran was on the verge of responding to the ceasefire violation, but Pakistan intervened. When did Pakistan get all this power? All this power, but when did they become the middleman? It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. This all this war stuff. It needs to stop for real. It needs to stop. They have a nuke. Oh, okay. So they're like, if you guys don't chill. Okay, it makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's like either you guys chill or you guys get Okinawa'd. All right, so we broke this 30-minute high. Are we gonna keep pushing up? Staying above this Asian range. Looks like the buys might have it for now. Little 1-to-1 there. Price pushes back up to these highs. 20 pips to the highs. Use entry candle low. 100 pips stop. I want a closure above though. Closure above, then I can start looking at some buys. You know, break this 4-hour high and then we can just keep going up. That would be gorgeous. That there like that. Cool. Alright, we're heading up, we're heading up. Oh, give me that closure. I've got 17 minutes. 17 minutes. It's crazy that those who bought at the bottom of the range had such a clean run. Their stops didn't get hunted at all. What, down here? No, it's true, it's true. It's true. Very true. This was from early. I mean, if you caught this in Asian session, oof. Ceasefire is bullish for gold, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah, because why is it bullish for gold? Yeah, because if the war is going on, it increases oil and USD, which is bearish for gold. But yeah, the ceasefire is supposed to be bullish for gold, yeah. Because it's supposed to be bearish for USD, which looks like we're creating a nice continuation pattern to continue down, to be fair. So it does look like it's all lining up nicely. USD coming down, gold pushing up. That makes sense. All right, hopefully it doesn't just break this high and take off. Just give me a chance to get in, gold. Give me a chance. Give me a moment. A nice little push though. Nice little push. Nice little push. Gold. Just break this last 1 hour high. Close above. We got this beautiful range. All the way up. This 400 pip range, just about. 400 pip range. Nice. Nice, nice. Back to 4,800. Get open, give us a nice little push. Nice push. No more news. We've got gas. This is light. Well, you came so close to this 4-hour high, so close. Still got 11 minutes to go. It's good. I don't want it to push too early and then push too much above this resistance and like reduce the size of this range. Also got to think about a stop loss. You know what I'm saying? US-Iran ceasefire is good, but Bibi the bomber wants to keep attacking Lebanon. Too much confusion, man. You guys got to check out that documentary, The Bibi Files. He's got to keep a war going to stay in power. Otherwise, he's going to be prosecuted in his country. Do you know what I mean? Oof. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you a link on Discord. It's on one of those, you know, those sites. Send it to you. What's happening, Phantom? You good? Repping Kenya, yeah? Got it. Got it, got it. There you go. What's happening, Ash? You good? Nah, it's not gonna crash your computer. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Nah, I've never been to Kenya before. What's good? You done your markup for today's, Ash? Is it Kenya for the safari? I had a friend that really liked lions till she went to a lion park. The lion scared the shit out of her. Now she likes elephants. Funny. Foxy over here trying to distract me. I look like a Kenyan. I get a lot of I look like a Kenyan, I look like a Ghanaian, I look like everything, trust me. So I was actually thinking sells, especially in this candle. You had this massive engulfing right here. And if gold had continued back into the Asian range, I would have been looking at a dump. But since we stayed above Asian highs, it looks like it was just creating some structure to continue up. So now I'm waiting for this 4-hour high to be broken. I'm waiting for this 4-hour high to be broken and gold to close above that level, so 47.60, and then I want to look at some buys up to 4,800. So that's what I'm waiting for now. But yeah, gold really held above this Asian range, and I was thinking if the 1 hour managed to close engulfing this previous candle, then this next candle would dump. But it, as you can see, before the end of the candle, well, the news candle kind of pushed gold back up, so we didn't get that engulfing there, which is all good, you know. I always have two biases. Once we broke out of this Asian range, the sells weren't looking as good. I would have needed a fake out, a closure back in the range to continue back down, but it doesn't look like gold is trying to do that. So now we're just seeing what gold does here. Just refilling this top wick. But yeah, man, there's a few female traders that I follow. When I think about it, I'm not sure any of them actually trade Forex or futures anymore. States are making it different for people to trade Forex. Very difficult. Go on, give me that closure gold. DXY looks like it wants to push down. You missed your entry, 47.47. That would have been a nice entry as well. That was a decent entry. No, I don't even think about selling. We have a 1 hour order block that hasn't been tapped before, but we can still hold buys. We can still hold buys on gold up to 48.43. From there, we can look for sells. All right, cool. Said don't even think about selling. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Not even thinking about it anymore. Let's see what happens at market open. I was hoping we'd get out of this range before market open. Got another market maker in the chat, right? Yeah, Rosie, you about to get fired, girl. About to get fired over here. No one's asked for prices recently. Oh, we got ARCs? I guess so. I guess so. I guess we do ask you to make the phone calls, right? Alright. I need gold to close above 47.60. That's what I need. Make that happen for me. Make that happen for me. It's a strong ass 4-hour candle right here. How long have you been trading? I think this year makes it going into the 8th year now. Year's going in, yeah, about the 8th year. Since 2018, end of 2018, around there. And I always remember when I started trading because of what I was doing for work and where I was when I got into it. Been the most difficult part of that journey for you so far? I think the most difficult part for me was just being consistent. Like, by nature, I'm a very impulsive person. So, and like following rules, that's never been something that I've been good at. Do you know what I'm saying? So having to set myself, like, I really had to put it on paper and really enforce it in myself. Like, this is what you need to do to be a good trader, and just follow that. That's what I think that was like the hardest thing I've had to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it was my own rules as well, and it's not like someone else set these rules for me and I was breaking them. I was creating my own rules and I have to follow that. So that was like, it was a big thing for me to have to do. It was tough for me to do. Yeah, once you have a plan in place, once you know what you need to do to be successful, then it makes it a lot easier. I think a lot of people do things they know they shouldn't be doing, and then, you know, things don't work out. You have to think about why that is. What about you guys? What was the hardest thing, or the most difficult part of your journey? So up to now, it makes me 1 year in trading. I'm doing good. It's just that sometimes I take blind trades, but I win. I break my rules, but I win. But I'm looking forward to slap that shit. Yeah, listen. You see, when you do something you're not supposed to do, but it works out, it hurts your trading more than it does good. Mine would be along the same line, sticking to the rules I have for myself, which in theory should be easy because I stray from them when I lose. Yep. 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 The hardest part for me was following my strategy. I used to try everything all the time. Oof. Hardest part is controlling myself in terms of being disciplined to my rules. Also being able to let opportunities pass me by without feeling FOMO. Like, FOMO, I think, is something that it's people say, you know, don't follow FOMO, but you're going to, especially if you there's different ways. Obviously, you're gonna experience FOMO. When you anticipate the move and it happens without you, you don't get in. It's gonna be like, oh, I wish I could just jump in. But yeah, missing an opportunity is tough, especially when you've planned it. If you don't plan it and you see a move happening and you try to jump in, that's also quite dangerous because you're not doing it based on your strategy. You're just like jumping in. All right, gold. Damn, finally. So we popped. Now we broke that previous 4-hour high here, and obviously this 4 hour is just pushing up too. How far is gold trying to go now is the question. I didn't want it to push too much above this area here. This is a strong 4-hour candle. Hardest one, lack of capital. That shit hits hard. You know, you're doing your analysis, seeing profits, but on a demo. Though I'm in school, I'm still winning. I love it. That's good, man. That's good. Practice, practice. Even trading on a demo is beneficial, you know? Get your time in the charts. Look at gold, we're breaking these wicks to the left. Nice. Guys into that range look clean. Structure is in a transitional phase on H4, so I'm not too sure yet. Ooh. I never practiced on a demo live account and directly into prop firms. Allergic to demo. Jeez, straight to prop firms. Wow. I think I did prop firms quite early, way before I should have. I think I did prop firms a little bit earlier. I think if I did prop firms now, I'd do better. But prop firms are fun though. Prop firms are still, you know, they're fun. Hey, gold. It didn't give me that closure above, man. But yeah, this is a nice little range up here. We need to wait on a retest on golds. It depends where this candle closes. This candle looks like it's trying to take off. We're gonna have a really strong 4-hour candle right here. 360 pips so far. came to realize the secret formula to this industry is via funded accounts. With that, you can go and live in Dubai. I mean, yes and no. If you're consistent and you're profitable, what you should use prop firms. If you don't have a good track record, yeah, it's going to be hard. And you need to have really good risk management as well. Very good risk management. He put me onto prop firms back in the day, helped me with my rules. Yes, facts. If I can be disciplined to their rules, why can't I be on my own? Oh man, MFF is back soon. You're not jumping back on, Ash? I done live then prop too. I remember CPI cooking my first live account. Oh man. The first trading account was with Trading 212, and I remember I had the worst leverage, and that was when was Brexit? When was Brexit? Yeah, so I remember we were going through like all of these Brexit talks when I started trading. Yeah, and everything that came out about Brexit, the market was moving crazy. It was 2016, so yeah, and we officially left in like 2020, something like that. Yeah, that wasn't good. Damn, gold. Don't push through this whole range without us. Come on. Come on. Gold has left the building. No funded for me. Just can't trust it anymore. It was a treacherous. It's a very dodgy industry. I mean, if you look at a lot of these, before you choose any prop firm, go and look at their reviews. Make sure you read their reviews. I don't even... The risk management, that's what I'm struggling with. Let me ask, if you have a 10k account and the goal is to make 1,000 only. See now, making 10%. You're asking to make 10%. 10%, it's not a bad target, but it is difficult to maintain 10%. And it depends on when you want to make that 10%. If you're saying 10% in a month, that's not that bad. Because over 20 trading days, what's that? 10% is only what? Is that 50? Is that 50 a day? Something like that. That's not too bad. Gold, man, damn. Gold is mean, yo. Also, I feel like we're in a volatile time that traders should take advantage of. This is the time you can take a few hundred to a few thousand. You can definitely grow a small account. You have to have the skill though. You have to have the skill. Yeah, look, once DXY was forming this bearish continuation pattern, it was definitely not looking good for gold buys. I mean gold sells. But look at this push. Told you gold is heading for that level, 48.43. Cool. Yeah, I'm aiming for this 4,800 first. Nice psychological level, and then after that, we'll see where gold wants to go. But I also did say we had this daily continuation pattern, so we could fill this top wick right here. We could fill this top wick, so you know, by the end of the day, 48.58, as well as anticipating gold could go. You know, a nice daily wick fill, nice continuation pattern here. You know, continue this little structure that we have here. Daily time frame is so gappy. It is, but we filled these gaps. We filled these gaps. At least this gap, this gap is done with. Closed up nicely yesterday. Beautiful. What do you call your strategy? Oh, just breakouts. I trade breakouts, retests, and continuations. That's it. Standard strategies. Nothing special. Back of late, gold is filling each gap before moving. I've noticed that. Now, yesterday's gap, this was a very, I had this whole gap marked out yesterday, so I was expecting gold to come and fill this gap yesterday, especially with the news that came out. This gap was going to get filled for sure. So I'm glad that played out. I don't know if I'll catch a move today and I'll be good with that, but I'd love another 500 to 1,000 to close out the week. Hey, tomorrow's another day, man. Tomorrow's another day. You know, you gotta be comfortable with not every day being a trading day, guys. You know, if you think you have to trade every day, you could end up forcing plays. You know, if I don't get a trade in the next hour, then I won't take any trades today. That's why I make money from your strategy, because you're my liquidity sometimes. Hey, I'm in and out these markets. I ain't trying to hold nothing. Where did I take a nice trade yesterday? Down here. These sells were nice yesterday. Where else? Exactly, every day isn't a trading day. Right. That's right. Or the market doesn't play out how you want it to, you know? I had this drawn out here. I wanted this candle to close above so I could take some buys above 47.60. Didn't happen. Didn't get that closure above. That's cool. I was trading that when I was a newbie. You've been in the game 1 year. You're still a newbie. You ain't got enough skin in the game yet. You know what I mean? How many years do you think it would be until you're not like new in this market? Do you know why I say that as well? You have to go through every market. You have to go through more than just 1 year of market cycles. Do you know what I'm saying? You're trading gold a year in now. Gold wasn't moving like this 2 years ago. So this gold is this is new gold for you right now. This is new gold. You know what I'm saying? People trading today, seeing gold move hundreds of pips in one candle. We had to wait for news for that to happen. Gold wasn't moving 250 pips like randomly at 1 o'clock. Eight years this past January for me. Yes, sir. That's skin in the game right there. Look at old golds. Traders that have been in the market for a year, they're not. You didn't see gold when gold was like down here. Further than this, playing with gold in the 1600s. This is the gold that we was trading. You know what I'm saying? Seeing gold hit 2000 and being like, oh my god, gold hit 2000. That was a time. That was a time. COVID gold. COVID gold. Man. Man, this is, yeah, you know, just stick with it. Stick with it. Get some more skin in the game. Right now you ain't got enough skin in the game. You ain't felt the real pain of trading yet. You know? But yeah, keep going, man. Keep going. Eight years this past January. You don't know the best, but you know the best trading day is the day you don't take trades. Like you just mark your levels and you're out with no trades and account secured. Bang. Listen, that, see, you're talking like you've been in the game. I love it. I love it. That's it. Keep that mindset, man. Now I'll wake up out my sleep and see a head and shoulders pattern. Listen, gold in the 2000s was a time. Damn, yeah. Hell yeah. So you're targeting like 3 years. Okay. COVID gold. Man, listen. Gold hitting 2000 was like... No certain things you only see once in a lifetime. Or you had to be there in that moment. It was like, I'm glad I was there for that. And I worked in the gold business. But yeah, I think really to have some real experience in the markets, I think you have to experience different market cycles, like different monetary policy, what was going on. So COVID would be one of those times when all the interest rates in the US went everywhere, to be fair. Everywhere experienced a whole market cycle. You experience gold when it's bullish, when it's bearish, all the markets when it's bullish, when it's bearish, go through economic crisis. You can say you've been in all of that. You have to adjust as well. You have to be able to adjust. I used to trade GJ, then I divorced her when I saw gold popping. That's right. What should you understand about the markets? I trade Euro USD, gold, and Bitcoin. Am I cool or I'm gonna mess it? Bitcoin, I don't have experience trading Bitcoin. I've always stayed away from trading crypto, apart from just buying and selling and holding. I think crypto is a very manipulated market, and I think when you're trading, you should take a break from trading throughout the week. When you're trading crypto, you're probably trading Saturday and Sunday. You just need a break, man. You just need to, like, you know, take some days off. Euro USD is a good one. Gold, nah, they're good. You're good. You've mixed it up a bit. It's nice. So I trade rarely. Well, no, I do kind of look at pound yen sometimes. But the way I've got what I look for, they're not directly correlated. That's why I like to trade those, you know, GJ, gold, NAS 100s. Although I haven't really looked at NAS. NAS was ranging today. It was a bit, yeah, I saw this price action. I was like, I'm gonna just not trade NAS today. Definitely decide against trading this price action. All right, last 5 minutes of this icy markets 4-hour candle. This is when the candle usually pops. So maybe it just refills this top wick. Because what are we doing here? I still want to close above 47.60. So hot. We got a long top wick to fill. Come on, Goldie, don't do me like this. Germany will back Hormuz sea mission if mandated. So Trump threatened all of NATO and now they're stepping up. He said, NATO, you lot ain't doing nothing unless it's under pressure. Look, none of these people, including our own, very disappointing, NATO understood anything unless they have pressure placed upon them. No, so I use 2 4-hour candles, innit? I use this icy market one, which closes at 3 o'clock, and then I use the Owanda one, which already closed. So it's not behind, it's just, yeah, because you know gold opens at 11 o'clock, right? So really the 4-hour candle should open at 11, 3, 7, 11, 3, 7. How much does your trading setup cost? Okay, calculating. Maybe about 2 grand. About 2 grand. 2 monitors, PC, cam, light, mic. About 2k. Just under 2k, something like that. Who inspired you to trade in? Miss Gold Pippin got me into trading. Well, her sister told me about her trading, and then she told me about Baby Pips, and then just followed a couple people. I always, now I say my friends are my mentors, because I never like, I would talk to my friends about trading. Do you know what I'm saying? I was never part of any group, and I spoke to that person and they guided me in any, they never guided me and gave me any advice. Like, I was in Raja's group, never spoke to Raja. I was in Stop Loss Matters, never really spoke to him. So I've been like in a couple groups, but no one like I had any trading issues with and I could go through them. So yeah, but my friends in the group chat, we would talk about our trades and things like that. So yeah, I would say the people that I traded with were the people that got me into, that mentored me or supported me. No, Miss Gold Pippin is my best friend's sister. Yeah, she's my best friend's sister, you know, my people's. But you know, Miss Gold Pippin's my people's too. We've known each other for years, man. Years. For what? It's like 18 years now. Coming on to 18 years, you know, Ash. No Miss Gold Pippin for nearly 18 years, guys. We go way back. Before the charts. You know, when you have that annoying little sister, she used to like run in and out of her sister's room on the webcam. I'll never forget that. Playing Xbox. You just ran into Naza's room and ran out one time. He was like 14, 15. I know, right? Yep, that happened. I feel that with Mickey and I, it's been a lot of, oh, I learned this and showing each other different stuff. Yeah, definitely. I think you need to have, if you're trading, you need to have a group of people that you can shoot ideas off, talk to your problems about. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like accountability. A lot of people, you know, you're accountable to yourself, but it doesn't hit the same. Sometimes you need someone, you know what you need to hear, but when you hear it from someone else, it sticks a bit more. It sticks a bit more. All right, so we got a closure above. Got a lovely closure above here. I call Mickey my best trader friend. Oh yeah, man, you too, for sure. You know, don't let me and Ash get on the phone talk about trading. Be on the phone for hours. $18, that shit is cool because I've got no friends for now, but as soon as I pump this shit up, they're gonna show up, but it's cool. I got my brother. Oh man, what do you mean you have no friends, man? You gotta have some friends. You gotta have a life outside of trading. Glad I found this community. Was part of another community for a while, but the owner dissolved everything. Oh no way. Why did they do that? I like this community too. I like it. We got some cool people in the Discord, man. I like it. All right, so I was thinking about, no, I'm not in some buyers. I like the buyers here though, man. Do you know what's putting me off these buyers? I wanted a closure above. I'm talking about this, but it's this long top wick here that's put me off because I'm looking at buyers. I like it, but if gold doesn't fill this wick and then sells back down, I think we get a big pullback. That's what's putting me off. And because it's this 4-hour top wick here, if the 4-hour top wick doesn't get broken, if we respect it, then we could get a big pullback. Let's see. If it breaks this high, 150 pips. Esther. She was tired of disrespectful people. People were being disrespectful in the Discord. That's crazy. Yeah, join the Discord, Phantom. I got a Discord. I think, did it just pop up? It did pop up. Yeah, look, I'm gonna pin the Discord in the chat. I'm gonna pin the Discord. There we go. Should be pinned. Did it pin it? Yeah, you can join there. We be in there. I'm not as active in NY session after I've been trading, but I definitely keep an eye on the charts. Because, you know, once I finish trading, I try to be... Once I'm done for the day, I like to be done for the day. This is a huge range right here. Oh. Damn, we're going to break this high, aren't we? And just take off. Alright, gold, fine. 1,000 pip range. This is a nice range. And what a push. What a push. Why the long top wick if you're just going to break it and push up anyway? The gold is about to pop. Gold is about to pop. Same here. I got no friend, just locking in. Oh man, gotta have some people's. We need a pullback, then we move up. I don't even remember the break and retest. Am I cool? After a move like this, I would like to see a bit of structure, but gold's gonna do what gold wants to do. Damn. Yeah, my oh, my computer froze. Well, didn't all freeze. Had to switch the mic there. But yeah, I think that's a sign. Alright guys, peace out, peace out. Just to let you know, I'm only looking at the charts for maybe like the rest of this hour. I just want to see a bit of structure. I want to see a bit of structure before I get into any buys, and ideally we break this previous 4-hour high. You know, I was looking at buys above 47.60, but yeah, it's not looking. It's this long top wick, so I need a bit of structure. If gold's going to continue up, I want to buy it from there, but may not actually get into a trade today since it didn't play out how I anticipated. Don't know if you heard, but I was saying the best idea was probably down here after gold created this support and respected Asian highs to continue up. But yeah guys, I've pinned the Discord in the chat, so yeah, join and we'll continue in there. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, and we'll see how the market plays out for the rest of the day, see what kind of move we get. So yeah guys, thanks for joining. Leave a like on the way out, appreciate you, and yeah, I will speak to you guys in a bit. Peace out.